The quality and diversity of Appalachian forests was far greater 200 years ago. Mismanagement, fire suppression, introduction of non-native invasive species, economically only short-term focused management has degraded our forests. EcoForesters' vision is to have these forests restored and making sure the forests are conserved, which means the forests are going to stay forested, that any action that happens on the forest leaves it at least as good as it is now, and hopefully ecologically beneficial forestry is trying to make them better in the future. So my goal is to ultimately to improve the forest around here and have my kids inherit a better forest than we enjoy now.
Active management is key for future generations, to not just look at the landscape from a logger's mind, but also look at it from an ecologist's long-term mind as well as an indigenous importance. We as Indian people just didn't sit back and do nothing with the landscape. We engaged with that landscape, we burnt that landscape, we harvested from that landscape. Now we're trying to capture some of that traditional knowledge that still exists here in Cherokee and apply it to forest management.
We're a farm that's been here for over 100 years, trying to manage not only the farmland but our forests. We have a history of high grading our timber, and we have a lot of poor quality timber in our forests. That means our resource has been diminished. So how to face really managing our forest well has been daunting for me. And to tell you the truth, I need all the help I can get in knowing how to do it and how to measure the health of my forest.
My job primarily as forestry director is to talk to landowners and encourage them to be good stewards of their forest, for both managing their forest well for their benefit, but also for all the public benefits, the natural benefits that forests provide to everyone: the clean air, clean water, wildlife, carbon sequestration. These are things that don't just benefit the individual client we have, but actually benefit the whole community and even the much wider society.
We've been buying land here since 1989 and trying to restore it to closer to a natural state. I'm doing all I can on my property, but I'd like to see it happen on a larger scale. We have probably the most diverse temperate forest in the world. Just a lot of potential for restoration here. I think people have no idea just how rich and wonderful it can be when you can get back all the species that were here before.
We are very fortunate to have over 1 million acres of public lands and a whole lot more private lands that are forested in this region, and it's a big draw. A lot of those folks end up coming to our brewery to drink beer with us, and I think we see tremendous value in what EcoForesters is working to do. Our support is helping them put the capital in the hands of these land managers so that they can manage their forest in responsible ways and to restore them to healthy, vibrant conditions.
The values of forests are inherent to human history, and we want to be part of that, ensuring they're part of the human future.